session of snooker ahead of tomorrow's Mr. Q Masters final. It's time to find out who'll be joining Ronnie O'Sullivan in one of our sport's most important annual matches. The rocket's already there and the crowd are ready for liftoff once again here at Ali Pali. Please welcome a player emerging for a 7th Triple Crown semi-final after victory over defending champion Judd Trump, reigning German Masters champion, a figure of immense tenacity on and off the table. Here comes the captain, Ali Carter. What an atmosphere tonight, and his opponent, the champion from 18, making his 4th Masters semi-final after a brilliant comeback and the maximum against Selby, bidding for a 3rd final this season, the pride of Northern Ireland, Mark the Pistol Allen.
Well, it's been 6 years since Mark Allen last graced the semi-final stage of this wonderful event, and Ali Carter has been waiting 4 years to return. So welcome back to both of you lads, and welcome back in the commentary box to major winners Ken Doherty and John Virgo. Evening, fellas.
Evening, Hazel. Good evening, everybody. Well, great atmosphere, great occasion, and well, the carrot that dangles, Ken, is a place in that final tomorrow.
Yeah, and what a semi-final, what an atmosphere.
Ali Carter to break.
And what a match we have in store. And those players love to lift that beautiful Paul Hunter trophy, but the boys at the top of the show said it's going to be edgy, and there's an edgy one already. First shot, Ali Carter hitting the blue.
I don't think the black's available, so it's not a case of just pot. A little bit of work to do with the cue ball, and it's straight, so deep screw needed. Wonderful strike that was. Head's very still. Push the cue through straight. Although, if the yellow doesn't pass the blue and he can't get to the blue, well, he can just get to the blue, I think. Might be straight on it, which is why he's concerned. And there you see, if he plays the screw back, he'll do well to avoid the yellow. That's why he's looking at the green.
Well, it's called for the extended rest, so the green it is. Gonna play it off. 1, 2, 3 cushions down for. Well, he could play 2 cushions for the red left of the pink, but he may play for the red just to the right of the black. The safe red would be the red just left of the bunch, left of the pink. He's got to avoid the blue here. I've got to be careful. Well, he's played off. Oh, look at this for a shot. If he hits, makes a cannon on the red. Oh, what a shot. Well, John, what a shot to take on, and what a shot to play.
Yeah, and so early on in the match, just shows you how he's feeling. He's brought the black into play. Wonderful.
Five.
Yeah, the funny thing, before he got the extended rest out, he had a look at that angle coming off the top cushion, just nestling into that red, and he's pushed that top red on. It's available into the opposite corner pocket after the black. And that, in turn, of course, will open up the red just below it into the left corner pocket. Could have gone a little bit further up
12.
the table with the cue ball, but he's still okay.
Thirty.
A little surprise there. He didn't just drop it in and play for the black. But he's landed nicely on the brown. But the cue ball's having to travel. And this cue ball needs to slow up. That's the problem.
17.
The more distance the cue ball has to go, the more likely you run out of position. I think he can just get past the black for this red, but it's nothing like he wanted.
Yeah, and of course, where does the colour come from? Going into other reds. Very, very difficult shot, that red. I'd be so disappointed. And that positional shot from the brown. Is he going to take it on? It looks like it. Trusting a bit of luck here, though. Cue ball. Well, that just bang was just right before he took his back swing, and probably could have done with getting up a
Mark
little
on the
bit and
70.
resetting, but he's left it for Ali Carter.
One.
Played that well. Not easy, full length of the table. Nicely on the black. The poor break-off shot. He'll be glad to be back at the table.
Oh, you heard the sigh from Ali
8.
Carter as the cue ball travelled
Touching
too
ball.
far. Touching ball. Trying to get on that red just at the bottom of the pack into the right corner. But just travel. Watch the cue ball here. Looked like it was going to be perfect. And if it hits this red just above the one he was playing, it would have been perfect too. But I don't think you can pot it now.
Yeah, and the red he's been deemed to be touching. That can't move. So he can't get through to the potting angle. So off this red, trying to get in behind the blue.
Ali Carter out. Thank you, Mark.
Well, he has an edge. He could play off the pack, but he's fearful of maybe knocking a red over a left corner pocket, so that's why he's just going to play the containing safety shot into the back of the bunch.
Foul and a miss.
Well,
Ali Carter full.
it's okay. It's just 4 points away. No damage done. Well, I know you were commentating on the match last night, and it was a long match, John. Fascinating as well, particularly with the 147 with Mark Allen. But do you think that will have any sort of effect on tonight? You know, the fact that it was so late and May have taken a little bit out of him.
Well, he could well have done, but
Okay. Desi, can you check it for me?
you know
please?
better than me, Ken, that when you're involved in a tournament like this, every day is a new day, and every day is a challenge to, you know, and as I say, there's a big carrot dangling here
Thanks, Desi.
to get to that final tomorrow. Match up with Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
I mean, every player's dream. So I think the adrenaline will get him through, if nothing else.
Yeah. Good point, actually. I think you're right. I think the adrenaline certainly keeps the players going, even if they are feeling a little bit fatigued. And I think of all the rounds, and particularly in these big events, John, I think the semi-final, there's probably more pressure on the semi-final than any other round in these big tournaments. This, as you said, the chance of playing in the final adds that bit more pressure, and it hurts a little bit more if you don't reach it. So there is, I think, the hardest round to play in the semi-final. More pressure than any other one.
Yeah, and they always say, don't they, no one remembers the beaten semi-finalist. It's cruel, but it is true. Another careless shot from Ali. You can't be gifting chances like this to Mark Allen. That's worse than the poor break-off shot at the start.
Well. Not often you'd see that. Came right across that face of that red.
Yeah, funnily enough, last night in his match against Mark Selby, there was once or twice where he refused to use the rest stretching, so he's obviously not an implement that he's comfortable with. I didn't expect him to miss that. They're not easy.
No, and if you miss those reds into the middle, you want to miss them on the near side, not on the far side where the red comes back towards you. So this red is available up into the yellow pocket, top left-hand corner pocket as we look. Just making sure that where he leaves the cue ball, he's not going to leave a red. There's less pressure. The only red he can leave is the red he's taken on. Fancy him for this. Oh, wow. Too much safety in his mind there, John, I think.
Yeah, he started off when he potted that green and brought the black into play. Looked really positive, but just lost that edge at the moment. That was tough with the pace he was playing it, but if you look where the cue ball finished, I don't know what colour he'd have been on if it had gone in. Well, once again, I mean, that's just poor. To leave a chance at a red close to the pocket. No excuse for that from Ali. So maybe just a little bit of tension in the arm.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do there. I mean, he's got to get that red safe. That's the first priority.
One.
Yeah, good shot. This time, played it a lot more positively, holding for the black, not hedging his bets. Beautiful pot.
8.
Mm.
9.
Lost the cue ball once again here.
Yeah, I think the first or the second red he hit, he didn't think he was going to make contact with that. And that's why he's finished very low on this black. And if you're going to play the pot, you feel as though you're going to have to play a cannon on the 3 reds just above and to the left of the black, but the pot's difficult enough.
It's a very similar black to the black he potted last night for the maximum break, so there'll be good memories in his mind. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Just thought, I didn't think he'd miss that, even though there was a lot of danger attached to that shot.
16.
Going into the reds. Easily could take your eye off the black, but it was a wonderful black he potted last night for the maximum break, and it was very similar to that. Now, he's looking up at the bulk area. Maybe he wants to go back up and get that blue in the spot, or a bulk colour. Let's see. He's going for the
17.
Needs to hold up. He's okay. Last time he played the brown, he lost the cue ball. We've got to be a little bit more careful here.
Twenty-one.
Straight on a red to the right corner as we look. It would have been ideal, but I just don't think he's straight enough. So he's going to go for bulk colour. The problem is he's got to stay on the left-hand side of the table because the yellow and brown don't pass the blue.
22.
So this time it would probably be the green. And that's the problem, as I mentioned earlier. Once you're going up to the balk end and back down again, your cue ball's travelling. It's difficult to get pinpoint position.
Mark Allen, 25.
Yeah, so another good chance to make the most of it. He was stretching slightly, but wasn't doing a lot with the cue ball. Surprising miss.
Yeah, it's a really good point you make, John, about up and down the table. This table is so fast, very easy to lose the cue ball. Mark Allen, normally so good in around the pink and black with his close, tight control of that cue ball. And every opening frame from both players. It's understandable.
Well, the red on the right-hand side table, possible pot, but doesn't want to risk it. 30-point lead he's got. Well, there's a chance for Ali. He won't turn this one down. Went to the corner. Well, he is. That does surprise me. Maybe he just doesn't feel as though he's cueing well enough yet. As I say, might be a little bit of tension in the arm, and sometimes you've got to accept it. You've got to realise it. So just give yourself time to play your way in. I think if it wasn't the first frame, he'd have definitely played that red into the left corner. He'd just stun it in, he'd been on the black. Believe it or not, Mark went for the pot there and has been very lucky. Green's come to his rescue.
Yeah, he was a long way out from the pot, wasn't he? He's had a right result there. Look at that. Nothing Ali can do, only try and nestle on a red here. One, maybe two cushions on that red, close to this top cushion, just below the black. Doesn't want to go around the back of it. Oh, good shot. Is that okay? Yeah, the problem here for Mark Allen is if he does try and take that cue ball back to baulk, he's got to hide that red over this left corner pocket. I think it's straightforward. May have to sacrifice the advantage in this little safety bout. Not quite sure if you can get the cue ball somewhere near the yellow pocket. Can he hide, cover this red into this left corner? That's what he's looking at. It's very risky. Gonna play just a containing safety shot instead. Knock a red onto this cushion with a 30-point lead. It's a little bit of insurance, that.
Didn't want to kiss the blue, so that's the yellow and blue out of commission if he does get a chance. Edgy start, but as Ken said, understandably. Caught that much too thick. Fortunate not to leave anything. Not settled yet.
No, that's what I was just going to say. It's like, I think that's 4 bad safety shots from Ali Carter. Maybe. I played 4 bad safety shots in his quarter-final win against Judd Trump. Hasn't left anything. Point lead. Yellow safe, blue safe, red safe. The favourite already, Alan here.
Just can't find the right part of the ball from distance so far this evening. It'll be a little bit concerning.
Red.
Well, he just can't keep playing bad safety shots at this level and getting away with it. Mark Allen is going to find his long pot and boots eventually. Not a good pot. Okay, a little bit short with the cue ball. Not perfect position on this green. But those shots that Ali Carter has missed time. It's a little bit disconcerting for a snooker player. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to be given easy openers. Let his opponent settle into this match very, very quickly.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you.
I think you can just cue past the red.
4.
Get to the middle of the cue ball. He's only got to drop this red in, automatically be on the black. Slowly but surely creeping towards snooker's required.
Five.
This black will put him 42 points in front. So these two reds, which will be just below the black when it's respotted, with blacks, will get him past the winning line in this frame. It's not much of a problem, you wouldn't have thought.
It's quite important. He's had a look to see, will the black pot into this left corner as it's respotted? We'll soon find out. That shot tells us that the black pots, but once again, very nervy from Mark Allen. Needed to be up higher on the black so he could be straightforward for the red just below it. So he has to play for this red. It's along this side cushion. Being a left-hander, well, can he reach over? Maybe underhit it again. A little grimace tells us maybe he can't reach it. Well, just about, but this is, well, it's missable. No, well played. Played it that way. Excellent shot, and he's nicely on the black. 51 points in the lead, 51 remaining. This black to be sure of the frame. Very good. Very, very good.
$28. $29.
Missed the cannon. 66 points to lead, 43 remaining.
Mark Allen 36 on the
First
first
frame of
round.
Ali Carter carry on. No, he won't. It's a frame Ali will want to forget. Mark Allen leads 1-0.
Both players, I think they both fancied their chances, but they've got the tension.
Yeah, and I think for Ali Carter in
Take your
particular,
seats,
he's got to
please.
put that euphoria of winning yesterday, because for all money, he looked like he was going home. And he's eventually pulled something out of the fire there yesterday that was quite remarkable. So he's got to forget about that. He's back to work today.
Okay, back we go. Frames 2.
Yeah, the question will be now, John, I suppose, for Ali Carter. Can he get his safety right or his long pot. May have to take this long pot on. Refused one in the previous frame that we probably felt he should have taken on. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's much better. Needs to slow up. A look of disgust. Just overran for the brown and green. He's still on the yellow, he's on the blue, but it could have been a lot easier after such a wonderful opening red, John.
Yeah, but that will give him a little bit of confidence now. As you say, he refused one in the first frame, which he would normally go for. Ooh, this blue. Pressure ball. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Well, that'll put to bed the mistakes he made in the first frame.
6. Seven.
Let's have a look at this again. Worth another look. Right in the middle of the pocket. Great shot. And a courageous one. Well, it's not the best angle on the blue. Well, somebody liked it.
12.
And why not? He's absolutely perfect. Played a deep
13.
through there with a trace of side, reverse side as we call it. And there's always a little bit more satisfaction when you create the chance yourself
20.
rather than your opponent making a mistake and
20.
leaving you bang in. Going to play the cannon now, so you always need a bit of luck.
He is blessed.
28.
With a lot of cue power, Ali Carr. And you saw the cue ball just spinning through the pack. Just watch it once it hits the pack and then goes again. Now, has he been a little bit unfortunate? Could have been on a nicer red. I think he's red into this middle pocket. Can he play a little cannon on that red and pink? Bring the pink into play here. Yes,
29.
he can. Ooh. Cue ball just ran a little bit, but he's on the blue. He's okay. Needs one good positional shot here. Not straightforward.
Good shot.
34.
Judged it well. And he's opened the reds. So if he pots this red, gets good position on a colour, frame winning chance, no doubt.
35.
And he's nicely on the blue.
Yeah, he's got to play, well, maybe that red just above the pink spot. That would be the one he'd like to get on, so he's got to find a little gap. And he's on it into the middle. He's also on the bottom red into this right corner.
See.
This is a good response. I'd love to win the frame from this visit here.
41.
Another little cannon just to hold, knock that red away and still be on the black nicely. As you said, John, after the mistakes and error-strewn first frame from Ali Carter, this is
48.
just exactly what the doctor ordered. Wonderful opening red,
49.
positive blue to follow. And if he can win the frame from this visit, well, that will certainly settle him down.
This red to the right centre. Would have been a lot better if it had been straight on it, but a little bit of work to do with the cue ball.
57.
But once again, judged it nicely. Yeah, I think the impressive thing from this, the first frame, he must have been wondering, what's going on here? I can't hit the ball where I want it to go. But he's played so well this week. That clearance against Judd Trump to get to a decider and the break he made in the decider
64.
will have filled him full of confidence. So he just had to remember that when he was hitting the bad shots in the first frame. And fair play, he's come out and put everything to rights.
65.
This is wonderful. And this pink will get into Snooker's required.
Yep. Well played. Could do with one more red, though.
71.
Just to stop his opponent coming back to the table. Very important, this red. Oh, no. Well,
Ali Carter, 71.
and that's why he's so disappointed. And yeah, that was, well, even though he's got a good lead, but it's only one 4-point snooker required if Mark Allen takes 5 reds and blacks. Ooh. It's okay, good
One.
shot, nicely played. So, this frame, certainly not over yet.
Eight.
Yeah, surprised he missed this from Ali. You just get the feeling if he'd have stunned it in, I don't think he would have missed it.
No.
But he's running through. Didn't need a colour off the red. The red would have kept Mark Allen in his seat. Anyway, he did, and now he has to sit and suffer.
$16.
Yeah, so important for Mark Allen. Take blacks with these reds. As I said, one
17.
4-point snooker required, and all the balls. Only to tie, so may leave one red on the table. Play for a free ball. It's negotiated.
24.
These blacks very nicely indeed, and nice angle on this red. Get back for the black.
$25.
So this will be interesting. Well, the position now on the black. Can't really get. Can he get close? Well, he could do, maybe off the side cushion, but will he keep the red on the table, knock it up into the baulk area, and get that cue ball tight behind the black? That's what he's looking at.
$32. Mark Allen 32.
Be disappointed. Okay, he may have got the snooker. Well, he hasn't. But even if he had, it'd have been easier to hit, leaving the red at this end of the table. Well, in all honesty, Ali could have made a better fist of it than that.
Yes, I'm surprised he didn't try and hide the cue ball behind the black. Wanted to hide the cue ball with blue and yellow, but cushion first here for Mark Allen. You see it, lots of left-hand side. Leave the cue ball somewhere where the red is. And this could be a snooker. Needs to slow up the red. Not a snooker, and an easy swerve.
Well, that certainly helps. Ali Carter, the black, going to the side cushion, because remember, he needs red, black, and one snooker to tie. Anything else, and it'll be two snookers.
Good opportunity. Get the cue ball tight behind the blue here. Oh, he's overhit it, has he? Yeah. That would have been a difficult one. Had that cue ball been tight behind the blue, that would have been so difficult for Ali Carter to hit. Now this time he can play this red over the yellow pocket if he wishes. In or over. No.
Cheers, Alan. Thank you.
Yeah, well, he'd love to concede, but the etiquette of the game is not to concede when your opponent is your opponent's turn at the table. So I'm a little disappointed, Ali, that he didn't make the most of his opportunity, i.e. make a century break. But he's got the frame on the scoreboard, and that was the most important thing. And up until missing the red, did it in style. Set fair for a good match, Ken.
Yeah, both players will have settled down now. Has he got the yellow in the middle? Oh, what a shot that is.
8.
Now, where's the green grown? Double. Not this time.
Ali Carter 8.
Won't be too bothered. A lovely break of 71 from Ali Carter to level things up. He's off the mark. It's one frame all.
Imagine 2,000 people in this venue's keeping it pretty warm, though.
It's pretty hot out there, I must say. And the tension's something tremendous as well.
Well,
so, frame 3, here we go.
Can't break off from there. Where's the cue ball?
Oh, indeed, yes, yes. Referee.
Referee's just getting some water.
There's a medic being called to a guy in the audience at the top there, so we're just going to ask Martin whether he wants us to continue or see what happens. So just have to sit down for a minute.
What's that?
There's a medic being called to a guy in the audience at the top there, so we're just going to wait and see what the plan is. All right. Yeah.
So, from what we've just been hearing, there's a medical emergency in the crowd. This has happened a couple of times, actually. The person involved is just being attended to, medical attention being given to them at the moment. And it's something that happens. I mean, there's a big crowd in here, John,
Yeah.
2,000 people.
Yeah, it's very warm as well in the auditorium, and yeah, it's happened, well, a few times this year on tour, but I'm sure they'll be getting the best of attention.
I'm sure they will. And it just gives us a chance to talk about Ali. Back into frame 3.
Ali Carter
After
to
that,
break.
hiatus, and it's Carter. We're all square in this second semi-final.
Better Safety shot from Ali Carter there in his first one. But both players now should have settled. Both got a frame on the board, had the hand on the table.
Well, Ali's having a look at this red. Is it available into this right corner pocket? There you see it. Well, the pot. It's pretty tight, isn't it? But you can play it. There's a possible shot to nothing. Cue ball back to the bulk area. Another misplaced safety shot. Needs a bit of luck here to get away with it.
Yeah, hit the wrong red. And that just shows you the advantage of having the cue ball close to the ball cushion. That's what caused the mistake. Good pop right in the heart of the pocket, judged it nicely off two cushions.
Yeah, normally so good at that shot. Gets a high percentage of them. Now, he'll be going into the red above the black, but he can play it with such force. He can bring some reds into play here. Well, that surprises me. I thought he'd play that with a lot more force. Maybe one red, and well, there may be even a plant on into this left corner. He's having a good look at it. They're in a line, the reds. Yeah. Just wondering, is that other red in the way, John? The red in the pack just above that plant.
Could be, but I don't think that plant was there. He only materialised once he'd potted the black anyway. He doesn't fancy it. A lot tougher red, this. Not close. Not close.
Black on an 8. One. Five.
Nicely on this red. Get on the black here straight after.
Six.
Played on two reds there. This red into the bottom right corner, also the red into the right middle pocket. Got to get top side of the blue, and he has done. He's coming around to have, there's one loose red. What else is available there? You may have to, in a couple of shots time, may have to play a cannon into those reds and release some more.
Ali having a look at that possibility of a plant, which Mark Allen had a look at. He didn't fancy it. What does Ali think of it?
$20.
Well, another look. It's the easiest red to get on. He's played for the plant. As I say, Mark Allen, in a similar situation, refused it.
27.
Yeah, what was worrying Mark Allen was the red just in the middle of those. Is going to hit the middle red and knock the plant offline. We'll soon find out. No problem.
28.
No problem. And as John said, it was the plant that Mark Allen refused. Oh, what a mistake. Oh, can Ali Carter
35.
take full advantage? It would be a blow to his opponent.
36.
It's got a nice angle, but I think the red at the bottom of that cluster, one on the left, will go in the same pocket as the black. There you see it. It's funny when we see these different camera angles. Just keep your eye on what's available.
43.
He'd like to have been straighter on that red. It's still there. But if he plays that one into this corner, he's going to have to go back up for the blue. Can't play for the black.
44.
Well made certain that he was going to be good on the colour by giving it that extra bit of pace and landing nicely on yellow or green. And the red's now spread. The situation where frame winning opportunity. If he pots this yellow, gets nice position on the red, you'd be surprised if it isn't.
$46.
Steve was saying in
47.
the studio, although I'm just going to interrupt myself because he'd be a little disappointed there. Should have been straighter on this black. But he is easy on the eye, Ali. Walks around with lots of purpose. But he got the cannon, so he's back in perfect position. That frame winning opportunity still
54.
there.
$55. $62. $63.
snooker's required. He'd love to make a century. I don't care how many you've had. Any match, you love it. You know it's a crowd pleaser, and you want to please the crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. Great response.
71.
This, and a big mistake for Mark Allen. Not taking on that plant. He refused it.
74.
No, he would rue that mistake. But a good response from Ali Carter.
75. $82. 83.
Perfect.
90. 91. Can you turn that off, please?
You struck that well.
98. 100.
Superb. Wow, he's missed the green, but it won't matter. He got the ton. He was disappointed not to make one in the last frame, but no mistakes in that one. He leads 2-1.
You know, he's always been a very heavy scorer, and we haven't quite seen that, aside from the maximum,
The
obviously.
fourth
Yeah, a bit
frame.
staccato in the scoring stakes, but
Back on to break.
just the one in it just now. Carter looking comfortable as we go to the last before the interval.
Yeah. And well, Mark Allen, not the best of breaks off. It's okay, he's got the cue ball to the ball long cushion, but he's covered that red. He's been fortunate. May have to play a containing safety shot here. Just leave the cue ball down this top end of the table, somewhere behind the black. He could nestle into the pack as well of this one cushion on the left-hand side, just below the pink. Big target. Doesn't want to slide off them. Ooh. Almost knocked the red on.
Yeah, good cue ball. to have covered the main bunch of reds with the yellow. Ali has come down to see whether it's possible to play a containing safety. Obviously doesn't think that Mark can get past the black to pot that red just to the right of it. Always a big frame, the one before the mid-session interval. All square or 2-frame advantage for Ali. That's the way it stands.
One.
Well, he got back to the back end. I don't know whether the red in the corner was sheer luck. Just rolling up to the yellow. Taking advantage of that bit of luck.
Mark Allen won.
And there's Ali, snookered on all reds. Yeah, there's no way he could have foreseen this. Two-cushion escape with pace. Oh, played it wonderfully. Wonderful. There's a big spot of bother there. Yeah, usually we see players when they're playing that shot, they're on the side of missing it, but he hits it absolutely perfect. So good. And Mark Allen now has a slight problem. Got to be accurate with this. No, too thick. Saved by the blue there. That red could have been on, but for the kiss on the blue. He's got the applause for getting the cue ball near the baulk cushion. It's all right now. Well, catching the yellow wasn't a good thing. Just seeing if there's a pot on for Mark. I mean, if it's a difficult pot and you're not guaranteed position on a colour, then you shy away from it, obviously.
One.
Well, what a fluke. What a fluke. Nicely on the yellow. Red's all in the open. Okay, black tied up. Pink certainly available. And we always say, John, don't we? No matter how good you are in any sport, you can always do with a little bit of luck. It makes such a difference.
Yeah. I mean, no way he knew that red was going to the pocket.
Four.
He was just trying to get the cue ball back to the baulk end. So that's 2 in this frame. Nothing you can do about it. You hope in the longer matches the luck evens out.
Ten.
The good thing about getting rid of this red is that you see the red just above the black will be available now into this. Oh, he's played a terrible shot there. Oh, I'd be so disappointed with that. Not quite sure whether he was playing it for the corner or playing it for the left middle, but he's either under-hit it or over-hit it. For someone whose normal positional play is so precise. Well, he's a long way from where he should be there. Still got a pot on, but very missable. Very, very missable. What a mistake for Mark Allen. He's failing it out there. There's no doubt about it.
So that big slice of luck has not been decisive. And what a chance for Ali Carter. Nice easy starter. And the reds around the black, not really tying it up, because once he pots one of them, he'll release the black for the corner pockets. Little nod of the head there from Ali. He's come straighter on this pink than he would have liked. But nothing insurmountable, you wouldn't have thought. Well, That's not great.
7.
A little bit of recovery work to do here. And pot this red in the left corner, stun across for the ping into the left middle, but he was looking for something easier. There's a little bit of pressure on this. Maybe you play a little soft stun. He's going to get through the cue ball nicely. And he did. And he did. And now he can play for that red just above and to the right of the black. Start potting blacks.
$14. 50.
He's had a couple of good chances. Mark Allen, we were saying Ali Carter wasn't settled at the beginning of the match. I think the same applies to Mark Allen.
Yeah, that's what I just go back
22.
to. You know, we had a bit of a marathon match last night. And of course, the excitement
23.
of that wonderful 147. I'm just wondering, is he feeling some sort of after effects from it? We spoke about it earlier, John. We said, well, sometimes the adrenaline keeps going, but I'm not quite sure. Played some very, very loose shots already this evening. Refused that plant as well, which was a big mistake.
Yeah, I think the thing I would say about last night, and it was very exciting, there was real drama in that semi-final when he beat Mark Selby, but apart from the maximum and the century, he didn't play that well.
30.
He made mistakes, positional mistakes.
Yeah.
So it's not as if he came in here, I would think, thinking he's on top of the world game-wise. So, yeah. But he's expecting to play better than he started.
He's got to get a nice angle on putting this red. You can just drop
38.
over to one of these reds on the right hand side. Red possibly into the left middle, or red into the left corner. You try and put a cue ball in a position here where you may be even on both reds. That gap between the single red and the two reds that are close together. Let's see, can he get right through the gap? There's plenty of room. Yeah. Nicely on the red. Into the centre. Could have done with a little bounce off that cushion. Straighter on this red would have been ideal.
44.
Yeah, it's all about the potting angle. Can he roll the red in and get automatic position on pink and black? It doesn't look like it.
$45.
No, there you go. He stroked it in, but it wasn't the natural angle to get good on pink or black. And he's not really good on either.
Yeah, I think he'll try and play for this red that's close. Well, he's playing it with topspin, so he's going to try and play a cannon, develop these reds. Oh, nicely played. And a beautiful little cannon on the two reds.
51.
Promoted one towards his corner pocket. Lovely shot, this. Delicate, but very precise. So 39-point lead. He's going to need red, colour red.
Cheers. Thanks. 52.
When he screws back for this red on the right-hand side cushion, he's got to make sure he doesn't leave himself on top of the other one. He's played it with a bit of pace. Oh, he's played it lovely. What a shot. What a lovely shot. A man and a sign of a man playing with a lot of confidence.
$60.
No way back to the table now for Mark Allen. Ali Carter's going to have a 2-frame advantage. Come the mid-session interval.
Yeah, and how well he's played, John, after that, you know, slow start.
67.
Looked very nervous. Since then, you know, he's come out with 71. He's made that wonderful century, and now 67 and counting. Very, very impressive stuff.
Yes, and it comes down to belief. He put that thought of that first frame behind him. Knew he was playing well. Thought it's going to come. Don't panic. Which, funnily enough, he might have done a few seasons ago. Yep. I think working with Chris Henry has certainly helped him.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. And by his own admission, you know, in the past, he might have got a little bit upset with himself and maybe let that linger on too much. But not now.
$83.
So a chance of his second century of the evening. And back to back,
86.
which is always impressive. He made them against Mark Williams.
Yeah, he's made
90.
404 before this evening, so 405 now in his career. 24 this season alone.
95.
That's okay. It'll be pink. In and out of balk around the houses, as we say. Very, very good. Missed the middle pocket. Now, can he get on the black? Can he get on the black? Slow down.
He's on the black.
He's on the black. He's right on top of the black. Let's see, can we get a fluke? Hey, oh, that was careless. Great effort from Ali Carter. Back-to-back tons. Allen started off first. Ali Carter finishes better. It's 3-1 Carter at the interval.
Back-to-back is following Mark Allen in there. A little bit to think about for Mark Allen. He thought about a 1-4 deficit against Mark Selby last night, so I'm sure he won't be unduly concerned. But this man really is showing great form and tremendous confidence. So back we go. A possible 7 more frames to be played. Can Carter make it to effectively back-to-back finals 4 years after his last?
Thank you. Thank you. The 5th frame. Ali Carter to break. If you shout out again when he's on his shot, you'll be asked to leave, whoever that was.
Yeah, referee's quite right. Show a bit of decorum. Weak Safety shot there from Mark Allen. I think there's one thing for certain, Ken. I know he came from a similar deficit last night against Mark Selby. I don't think, unless he raises his game, that he's going to get back from this one.
Yeah, sometimes intervals can change the dynamics of a match. It'll be interesting to see how he comes out. Sharpen up. I said he had a wonderful opportunity in that last frame. Very poor positional shot, and it was the mistake in the previous frame, John, that plant that he refused. Look, Ali Carter eventually played it, opened the reds and won the frame, so he's made a few mistakes, Mark Allen. Maybe the interval, time to just refocus.
Yeah, and I think that's testament to how well Ali Carter's played since the first frame, that all these mistakes, you know, are being magnified. You know, you remember them. Because he's being punished by a man who's in top form. Well, having said that, that's a poor safety from Ali.
Yeah, safety's been disappointing. That's the only sort of small criticism that you'd have of Ali Carter tonight. Safety success there, you see it's 73%. Carter 76. Allen very low from both players. Now a chance. Put this red, get on the black, find the gap through the reds. Oh wow, long way away. Hold on, it's going over the corner pocket. No, so another mistake, and that was a long way away.
Yes, another day. You may have got away with it, but look where the red finished. Just screw back for the black in the same pocket.
One.
Easy starter. Red's nicely open. Looks as though the black will be available when it's spotted into both corner pockets. What a chance.
Eight. Nine.
It's okay. Probably a fraction
60.
further than you wanted, but you can get to the middle of the cue ball. Nothing to do with this pot.
Cheers. 17.
He can stun up for the red. Into the same pocket here after the black if he wishes. This would be an interesting one. Would have liked to have a straighter angle on this red. Will he stay on the red or is he going to go up for the blue? Stay on the black, I should say, or go up for the blue. Up for the blue it is, so.
25.
A little shake of the head. There you see why. Should have been another 6, at least, inches down the table. Better angle on this blue.
So he's had to leave himself this
30.
distance red. Once again, it's all about the potting angle of these. He's straight on the red. Will he run through for the black or screw back for blue or bought colour? Played the screw back.
31.
I'm surprised he didn't play for a baulk colour there. He was always going to be close to the blue. So unless he was absolutely perfect, he was never going to be that good. If he plays the blue, he'll have to play a cannon. I don't fancy the yellow, so it's going to be the blue. Doesn't have to play the cannon with a lot of pace, but the only way he can hold the cue ball.
It's one of these, isn't it, John, that he might take the chance, go into maybe just those reds, just to the right of the pink. It's one of these where you don't want to hit the pink full ball, but no, he's not looking at the blue. So yellow it is. Top spin off 2 cushions. It's a miss the middle pocket. Is he on the red? I think he is.
Good shot. Back in prime position.
Yeah, that previous yellow to get on that red was a wonderful
40.
shot. A lot of accuracy. Lots of top spin, nice control.
42.
As John said, back in prime position. Great opportunity this.
$49. $50.
Just love the way he's playing, John. He's playing very confident, isn't he? He's walking around, he's playing very positive. Not taking too long over the shot.
Just got a little bit to do with the cue ball here. That's good. That's good. And of course the thing is, he's probably making as
57.
many safety mistakes as Mark Allen. But when he's making those mistakes, he's not being punished. This frame, an example of that. And it's all
58.
about making the most of your opportunities. And he's done that very well so far this evening. Looking very sharp. Just overscrewed that
65.
slightly. Still on the red, as you can see, it just goes. Straighter would have been better. But no problem, right in the heart of the
66.
pocket. This is Ali Carter at his very best.
$73. $74.
Well, he knew what he had to do when he was coming to play this match against a man who's been in great form over the last year. Won 6 tournaments, Mark Allen, in a calendar year. So he had to come out and produce the goods. He had to score. He had to put him under pressure. And this is 4 frames in a row, all with 1 visits. High quality stuff from Ali Carter. He's left the plant on. Keep the break going. Has to make it, not dead set, but shouldn't be a problem. Might bring the other 2 reds into play here as well.
82.
Well, was thinking 3 centuries in succession. Need a good shot here. Play a little cannon, but the pink's a blocker. Got to avoid the pink. Oh, look at this. Well, he avoided the pink. Can he get to this red to the left middle? It's there. Great shot.
$94. $95.
The blue for 3 consecutive centuries. Well, pots the yellow, he needs another red in the colour. Oh, but didn't he cue that like a dream?
97. $98.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Doesn't get much better than this. Well, it doesn't matter about the yellow. He got his 3rd consecutive century and now stretches his lead to 3. 4-1.
Raymond, one visit with the fluency and do what Ali Carter's doing, you know, make a 70 or 80 break and just feel as if, you know, he's a bit more fluent, because at the moment he doesn't look like he's got that.
Just as last night. He's got it all to do, Mark Allen. It's Carter cruising.
Hello.
Yes, indeed, Hazel. Carter cruising, flying high at the moment. But he'll be all too aware of what his opponent is capable of. Doesn't want to take his foot off the pedal. Because given half a chance, Mark Allen is well able to respond. Reluctant to play off the pack. Fear of knocking a red over that left corner. Doesn't want the double kiss. Played it well. Good shot.
As you can see, the blue just covering the straight red to the corner. And of course, the pressure on Mark Allen is he knows how Ali is scoring. So playing off the main bunch, he knows he's got a good cue ball here. And that's not it. That's well short. Okay, this red that's near the corner pocket, potable, but with the black not being available, or the pink, be very accurate with this, because you've got to play it with a lot of pace. There is one to the opposite corner, but he prefers this. Good cueing needed. Good cueing needed. So, mistake for once from Mark Allen, not punished.
Just a bit surprised on the way he played it with a lot of screw. Could have played it with a lot of topspin. Would have been easier. Now, time for Mark Allen to respond in this match. Good opener, nicely on the black, lovely shot. Now, red is covering the black spot, but he has an angle. When potting this black, he could red, move it away from the black spot, and still be on a red into left or right corner pocket. Yeah, nice shot. Now, we're about the black spot. Cue ball has covered it. Doesn't want the black. Well, he doesn't want the black going behind the spot because he may not be on this red into the left corner. So this is very important here for a referee, and indeed for Mark Allen. Now he should be okay. I think the cue ball, because it's a little bit towards the left, I think he should be on that red. It'll be pretty tight.
8.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, the black going as close to its spot as it can in direct line with the top cushion, but it can't be touching. Oh, good
9.
shot. That was a good shot. It was a little bit risky, but fair play, fully committed. Look at the backspin taking effect. That was a very good shot. Now he's got to string pots together now. And of course what you've also got to remember, because it's been all about Ali Carter the last 3 frames, he's not had a lot of table time.
Seventeen.
Might play a little cannon into the 4 reds. Now he's held for the red, but he could have played into those reds, just a bit more pace. Decided to just play for the loose one.
$25.
Just about got the right side of the blue.
$30. $31. $38. $39.
Well, he refused to go into this little cluster of reds around the pink spot. Will he do it now? Playing for the loose one. Red into right centre. He's got the red into the left centre as well, but he's bridging
46.
over reds there, so must be this red into the right centre you'd expect.
47.
Nicely on the black. A little grimace from Mark Allen. A bit straighter than he would have liked. So that was a couple of times that he could have played into the reds just to develop them. Hasn't. No, he's only really got that loose red over the middle pocket. Possible red into the right centre in the middle of that bunch of 4.
54.
Nicely played. So again, just again keeps falling straight on the black. So a bit of work to do with the cue ball if he's going to try and deep screw here. There's plenty in that cue. Plenty of cue power. Yeah, nicely played. Good shot that. Perfect.
62.
And potting this red will release the other 2
63.
reds as well. So great response from Mark Allen. Just black and another red. And what a match we've been treated to tonight, John. 3 centuries in a row from Ali Carter. Could we have a century
70.
here for Mark Allen?
That red means snooker's required. Just what he needed. Well, not his best positional shot, that. The black sort of struggled in a little bit,
78.
but he's okay. Frame over.
$79.
Well, cleverly bringing a red into play. This is snooker of the highest standard. Gosh, of the frame.
85.
He needed to respond, and
86.
how well he has done. He's under pressure, no doubt. Back against the wall. Has to win 5 of the remaining 6 frames in this match to get through to that final. But he's got the first step on the ladder. Possible 144. I don't think he'll reach that because
93.
obviously the red and bulk will be a problem.
94.
Oh, black for 4 centuries in a row. 3 from Ali Carter, 1 coming up from Mark Allen. Superb, absolutely superb response. The man from Antrim. What a treat. We've been served up tonight from both players.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Well, this would be a
101.
good shot. Black into the corner. Try and get through the gap of yellow and brown and get close to that red in the bulk. Oh, he's missed the black. He found the
Mark
gap
Allen,
but missed the
101
black.
on the front.
But he won't be bothered. What a great response. Another century. The centuries are flying in. Carter still leads though. 4-2.
But that was a massive frame for Mark Allen to win. And you know, being 2 frames away, not near the 6, it's always different the way the match unfolds. And he needed to find something there, Mark Allen, and he certainly did. This is getting very interesting.
It is. Mark's got his cuppa. All is well in the world. Back we go.
Decent length of cue ball. Tournament centuries. Ali and Mark topping the list. Sean Murphy, you can't do any better than that. Ronnie can. Yep, it done well. No touching ball. If it was, the referee would have called it. An easy run to the back end for Ali. It's okay. The potable red is covered by the blue. So once again, if you're going to play safe off the main bunch, you need a good cue ball, because you'll be bringing a few reds into play. Safety play has not been perfect this evening. Well, flicking the yellow, but as it turns out, first glance, that's worked out pretty well. That's the run of the ball. He's covered the easy escape back to baulk down the left-hand side of the table as we look. It's very congested on the right-hand side. Give Mark Allen a problem here. Well, can he get through to the edge of this red to pot it? He did. Okay, he flicked the black, but somehow the cue ball carried on up the table. He's on the blue.
Well, he deserved this. A little bit of fortune off the black and being nice on the blue, because that was a wonderful pot to pick out. Spin that cue ball in and out of bog now. Down for one of these reds, just to the right of the black. Get that black back on its spot. Playing on a choice of reds.
6.
Is this red just to the right of the bunch open? There you see it is. He wasn't playing on that initially. It was the one close to the pocket, but this will do. Into those 4 reds. It'll be nicely on the black here. Oh, well, would you believe it?
Mark Allen 6.
He hit the black on the way towards the pocket.
Amazing. There's plenty of room for the red. And after the last frame, when he made the century, I thought he was back in stroke. He's lucky not to have left an easier chance than this for Ali. Couple of pots and reds, but hampered as he is, can't do much with a cue ball.
This is a horrible shot. I mean, it looks okay. It's very close to the middle pocket, but this is horrible. Wouldn't surprise me if he missed this. Very difficult, this. Yeah, very, very difficult, that shot. Probably might have been better. Just refusing that and playing a telling safety shot, because that was a lot more difficult than it looked.
We've got to believe he played the pot. He was so far out. But catching the yellow 4-ball, cue ball finishing tight to the baulk cushion. He won't want that one back.
Well, he has lifted this red into this right corner pocket, but wow. What a tough pot this is. Under the ball cushion. Length of the table. Wow. Well, he's sort of playing containing shot, didn't go for it. Too difficult. Don't blame him for refusing that one. He's got it, well, relatively safe. Could take this red on and play it, a cue ball up into the baulk area, the red that he's closest to, into this left corner pocket. Really concentrating on the cue ball back into that baulk area. He's going to refuse it, so just a good telling safety shot required here. Oh, nice little kiss on the brown. A little bit harder, would have been perfect.
Now then, the red just to the right of the pink obviously does pot. He has the cue power to play the pot and screw the cue ball off the side cushion back to the baulk end. The problem is the red will be running loose. He thinks this is the safer bet. Not really attempted the pot, but when the balls are running loose like that, you don't know where they're going to finish, and he's left this red to the middle. I might have been tempted to play the pot there. If you get close, the pot rattle the jaws. The red stays at this end, hitting one red onto another. This is the result.
One. Oh my God. 5.
Not much of an angle on this red. He's pretty straight, so he's got another red with the rest. Just screw back. Oh, he could play for pink here. Put the ball, cue ball in an area. If he overscrews it, it'll be on the blue, but it should be on. I'd like to get that pink back on its spot. Yeah.
6.
Played that well. Just having a look at the pink spot. If the pink doesn't spot, well then he'd be delighted because it will go on the black spot, and with the black being so close to this top cushion, that would definitely be in his favour. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball, just play on the red as closest to this right corner pocket. Didn't hit it hard enough, but he's okay. He's on the other red into the left corner. Now this is the important part of the equation. If this pink doesn't spot, referee Rob Spencer has his marker out. There may be enough room, you know, and this is not going to help.
12.
So now he's going to play on the black.
It's
quite a clever way, the way he's gone about this, John, because he doesn't have to do much with the cue ball here now.
No, and if the black doesn't go in, it'll block the pocket for this red, but he desperately wants it to drop. Desperately wants it to drop.
Mark Allen. 13.
Yeah, it was always to the far jaw, wasn't it? Never in. Now, can Ali Carter put this red into the left centre? Tough pot. Yeah, very tough. Not easy, that. And he's left it.
Well, the last 4 frames, we've seen 4 centuries. It's a little bit of, after the Lord Mayor's show this, just proving that snooker's not as easy as they were making it look.
Cheers, Matt. Thank you.
Well, this would be interesting here, John. What does he play? Play the black or play the green into the pack?
Yeah, good point. Good point. I think I'll be playing the black. It just blocks the pocket. Only have 5 pockets to work with.
What red does he play on here, though? Lots of top spin. And that was the problem. What was the red he was going to play? He had the nice angle on the green. He could have got into a big target. Tried to open those reds around the pink.
8.
Yep. Don't want to be critical, but I think he could have made a better fist of it than that. He's still got a thin cut on here. But caught it much too thick. And that red's running up the table with the cue ball. So it's a mistake, and it could be a costly one. Used all the pocket, but thankfully for him, gravity took over.
Yeah, he had a quick look before he put the extension back towards his seat. What sort of angle had he got in the pink? He's got a slight angle. Now, Can he manoeuvre that cue ball into this packer play on a loose red? He's playing on the loose red. Didn't have enough angle on the pink. Now pink. Does it go back on its spot?
Seven.
Yeah. So pot this red. Got a so impaired if he gets a nice angle on top side of the blue, you would feel.
8.
That's okay. May not have the angle to go into the pack. May actually play for one of these reds on this right hand side of the table. May. I'm just wondering, John, could he play it off the cushion with a lot of right hand side, maybe get into the pack, or just play on a loose red?
Well, it's his choice. He's playing into the pack off the red. How's your lock? Oh, he doesn't need lock. That's perfect.
13.
What a shot. Has been said about his cue par. He's got plenty in the tank if he needs it, and he used it there. Lots of top spin. And look at that. 4 reds into the open there now. Well, 5. This red is available as well. Just from that one shot.
14.
Nicely on the yellow. And as we saw when he was playing the last shot, 3 reds available into this right corner. Plenty of margin for error. And this looks absolutely inch perfect.
60. Seventeen.
Mark Allen anxiously looks on, hoping that Ali Carter makes some sort of mistake.
24. 25.
5 points into the lead. So
32.
yeah, just having a look. There's that red below the pink available. So he's going to need 4 colours with
33.
at least 4 of these reds. We'll come back, have another look at this red. It's pretty tight where it's potable. That's the one with this shot will probably tell us he feels it's on. He gets high enough on it. May have to play this with a little trace of
40.
right hand side.
$41.
Not the best of angles. Gonna have to work the cue ball a little bit here to get position on the next red. Just deciding which side of the table and which red to play on. He's favouring the reds on the right hand side of the table as we look, because there's 2 reds possibly he could get on. But decided it was a bit risky because one could cover the other. His choice, and considering the angle he had on the black, couldn't have played that much better.
48. $49.
Anything but straight on the pink would be nice. And he's got a nice angle. This probably the key to the frame. If you can get on a red here, you'll open the path comfortably to the second red, and the frame is at his mercy. And this to get within one frame of a place in the final. Big moment.
It's okay.
55.
Really wanted to avoid that red,
Yes.
but he's okay.
Yeah, and this red and the black would put him 36 points in front with just 35 remaining.
And I'm sure he's already had a look at the scoreboard. There you see, he's having another look just to make sure. Doesn't want to force this in, just play it off one cushion. Yeah, oh, he's missed it. Oh, would you believe it? Would you believe it?
No. Ali Carter, 55.
What a mistake. How costly will that be? Because Mark Allen would have been sat in his seat thinking, well, I'm going 3 behind again. A chance to steal. Comes to the table 28 points behind, 43 remaining. So plenty of points to play with.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you. 1.
Yeah, just hit the near jaw. They always say once they hit that near jaw, never go in. Never on target. Nice angle from Mark Allen here. Can he get in behind this red? Oh, well, just about wiped its feet, but not a bad positional shot. In fact, he's pretty good on this red into the middle.
Any colour off this red will do.
No.
He's run far enough, I'll tell you. Can he hold? Can he pot this green and hold for the yellow in the same pocket? Couldn't, but he's played an excellent shot. Off 1, 2, 3 cushions, perfect on the yellow. Whoa. The steal is on. Remaining colours required.
$14.
And what a steal it would be. And this would really hurt his opponent, Ali Carter. I've had
17.
wonderful century breaks, but you cannot beat a bit of drama, twists and turns of this wonderful sport.
Key shot in any clearance is
21.
brown to blue. He's just short, so he's going to have to use a cushion. Straighter on the blue would have been simple. Now this cue ball needs to
26.
travel. It needs to travel. He's well short. So it's a tough pink and it's a tough positional shot. it's running round. It's very pacey. It's very pacey. He's not going to be on the black, I don't think, or is he? He's just checked up off the last cushion. He's just about on it. Ali Carter suffering.
No.
It's up for more now. What a clearance, what a steal, what a turning point. Look, for all money, Mark Allen was going to go 3 behind. It's just 1.
This is
Thanks, Mark. Thank you. Ali Carter 3. Foul and a miss. Ali Carter 4. Yeah. Just let me check. Yeah, I will do, Mark, in a sec. Yeah. Desi, can you just check that for me, please?
About quarter of a boat this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark? Yeah. Ali? Ball. Ali Carter 4. Well done, all. Cheers, Mark. Thank you.
Ali, what a night and what a way to finish it off.
Yeah, it was. I really got it going in the middle there. Felt really good, and Mark showed what a great player he is. He made a good ton himself, and I felt like the balls were just turning a little bit in the middle there, but I really held myself together well, and yeah, delighted to have a crack at the Rocket tomorrow.
It's going to be epic. We can't wait. It'll be your fourth Triple Crown final, your third against Ronnie, and you thoroughly deserve it. 3 centuries tonight. How close are you to being back to your best?
Yeah, I'm getting there. No, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. It's going to be a big day, a long day. I'm relishing the challenge.
and we will relish watching. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain's in the final.